Hey guys, Triforce of Doom here, and well, it's been a while since I've done one of these. Yeah, I kind of forgot to actually film a reaction to the last few, so yeah, sorry about that for those. But yeah, if you were interested in those, that is. So yeah, time for Tracer versus Scout Death Battle. Okay, honestly, I really feel like Tracer's going to win this. I mean, not only is she fast, like Scout is, but she also has the time rewind and the pulse bomb and stuff like that. So, yeah. Time to watch this. Just going to lower the volume of that a bit more just so you guys can hear me better.
To be the elite, you must surround yourself with the best of the best. Whether you band together to save the world, or just a worthless plot of land.
And every good team needs a good hit-and runner.
Like Tracer, the spunky agent of Overwatch.
And the Scout, the Boston-born merc of Team Fortress. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our
I
job
need really to watch more
analyze their
Overwatch
weapons,
animations.
Armor and skills to find out who would win a death
I
match.
only ever watched Alive.
30 years from the present, mankind would become careless. Their machine servants rose up to fight for freedom. And
yes,
so
the
began
Omnic
a
War.
worldwide war.
But one organization stood between world peace and total chaos. Overwatch, a team consisting of the world's greatest scientists, cyborgs, ninjas, cowboys, and pilots.
Including Lena Oxton, codenamed Tracer. The youngest pilot ever inducted into Overwatch's flight program, Tracer is a free-spirited and fearless flying ace, always laughing in the face of danger.
After helping to secure world peace, no big deal, right? She was chosen to test a new prototype fighter jet, which could teleport.
But then everything went horribly wrong. Instead of teleporting from point A to B, the fighter jet accidentally transported her through time.
Well, you accidentally create a time machine and put it in a fighter jet.
A word to the wise, this is why you use animals before moving to human trials, like I always do. Anyway, Tracer essentially existed as a ghost, uncontrollably phasing in and out of time. It looked like Overwatch's prized pilot would be decommissioned forever.
Until her teammate, good friend, and gorilla scientist Winston made a special techno doohickey to keep her locked in the present.
This chronal accelerator doesn't just anchor Tracer's time displacement, it also gives her two different ways to manipulate her own time flow. In a near instant, she can zoom approximately 23 feet away. This blink ability is not true teleportation, but instead speeds up time only for Tracer while propelling her in
and it is very useful in game.
What?
She can briefly jump herself forward in time, though from an outside view it looks like a blur.
Got it.
More than that, she can also reverse time for herself with the recall ability,
the recall.
which returns Tracer's health and spatial position back to where they were a few seconds before. While usually recall only turns back 3 seconds, in some instances she's gone as far back as 15.
Well, thank God her weapons aren't as confusing as that shit. She carries 2 rapid-fire pulse pistols as her primary pain dispensers.
The
Each
good
can
old
empty
pulse
20 rounds
pistols.
in a single second.
But what the pulse pistols have in power, they sorely lack in range and accuracy.
Good thing she also has her pulse bombs. I'll put it this way, pretty much anybody she sticks this thing to has exactly 2 seconds to make their peace before going to the big capture point in the sky.
Tracer maximizes her
and I can never seem to land anything with it.
Frustrating her enemies and making her very difficult to pin down.
Yeah, in addition to blinking and recalling all over the place, she can jump 15 feet in the air.
Yeah.
She's disarmed the highly trained and literally cold-blooded assassin, Widowmaker, protected the Doomfist
Speaking of which, Widowmaker players, I've fought way too many of them.
Sniper shot from just 30 feet away. A sniper round usually travels almost 1,800 miles per hour when fired, meaning Tracer had to react within 1/100th of a second.
Unfortunately, that bullet found another target.
Yeah. That was quite the short.
Rest in peace, Robot Gandhi.
Although Tracer is a slippery opponent on the battlefield, her chronal accelerator has its limits. If used too many times in succession, it can overheat, forcing Tracer to wait for a recharge. As her pistols are linked to the accelerator, this can sometimes cause them to overload as well.
Which is unfortunate.
She's a pilot first, and not exactly a crack shot while on foot. If she doesn't get in close, she's not hitting anything but air.
In spite of that, Tracer doesn't let any of it get her down. Wherever there's danger, she'll be there in a blink of an eye with a cocky smile and a barrage of bullets.
happened to that time-warping fighter jet?
I don't know.
That is a good question.
Don't worry, loves. Cavalry's here.
In the year 1850, an extremely wealthy entrepreneur passed away, leaving his family land and business to his two sons. But
Red
like brothers are
and
prone to
blue.
do, they ended up fighting over each other's land
Yep.
right off the bat.
This went on for decades, and then the brothers began recruiting mercenaries to literally wage war.
Bring in
And
Team
that's
Red
when things
and Team
really
Blue.
got out of control.
Good old Team Fortress
Each hired
2.
gun contributed with their own specialized expertise.
The sniper killed from afar, the engineer slaughtered with machines, and the heavy mowed people down with the biggest goddamn gun they'd ever seen. What kind of sandwiches were they feeding
That
guy?
minigun is so
But one every
awesome.
man only relied on his cunning, his 2 feet, and a baseball bat. This was the Scout. Born
Yep.
in Boston, Massachusetts in the 1950s, the mercenary only known as Scout was the runt among 7 older brothers.
Huh.
And all of them loved to wander the town looking for a good fight. Problem was, Scout's brothers were so big and tough, the fights would be over before he could get the chance to throw his own punches.
Desperate
Huh.
to fight alongside his siblings, Scout realized that what he lacked in strength, he could make up for in speed.
So he started running, and running, and running until one day he was fast enough to not only keep up, but get ahead.
Yep.
Speed was his moniker, delivering pain was his game, and somewhere along the way he even learned how to jump off of thin air.
Yep.
Suddenly, the pathetic runt of the pack became the
Scout is so
smart-mouthed
fun to
terror
play
of
as.
Boston.
Grass grows, birds
This
fly,
fly,
sun
sun
shines,
shines
brother,
under the. I hurt people.
The only thing he was lacking was discipline, which he could get in the military, but that didn't sound like any fun, so he became a mercenary instead. Scout travels light, relying on a lovely shotgun and a baseball bat.
Two
Yes,
very
a baseball
handy-
bat. This guy
yeah.
is crazy enough to try and take out a rocket launcher wielding soldier with a pop fly.
Which surprisingly works.
Yep.
Opponents are stunned by the size of his balls, both literally and figuratively, leaving them open for Scout to race up and finish them off with his guns.
Well, he's got a pistol for pinpoint accuracy. Scout's favorite tools for killing
Yeah.
are definitely shotguns. The scattergun is a confusing miracle of shotgun engineering that can somehow hold 6 shots in a double barrel, and is reloaded via divine intervention when you pull its lever. It's like
Oh god,
if you
you
have
have
a
never really
shotgun
thought about that
rifle
much.
under a
Really, because TF2
but
is a
his
crazy
most
game.
powerful gun is the force of nature. A shotgun that only has 2 shots, but kicks so hard it can boost him even higher into
So it
the
can
air.
rocket jump without rockets?
Regardless, a
I need that
well-placed shot can
gun.
quickly take down almost any other mercenary. To make the force of nature even more ridiculous, he can strap a can of energy drink called Bonk Atomic Punch
Yep.
to it, which somehow gives him 5 more midair jumps.
That's right. This guy flies.
I did not know
with
Bonk
shotgun.
did that.
But that's not all that Soda has to offer. With just a sip of Bonk, Scout becomes totally invincible for 8 seconds. But he can't use any of his guns at that time.
Probably due to the shakes. Bonk contains several hundred times the daily recommended sugar intake. An adult male's suggested daily dosage is 25 grams.
Jesus
meaning Bonk
Christ.
contains, at minimum, 11 pounds of sugar.
That's a lot of
So much
sugar!
He can't take another drink for at least 20 seconds. And on top of that, it's radioactive.
That'll do
You
it.
gotta have one tough body to handle that stuff. Tough enough to survive the onslaught of 3 rockets at once, or to swing a baseball bat hard enough to send a guy flying 80 feet away.
Possibly due to long-term
See
Bonk
ya.
exposure, but testing is still out.
Scout can defeat foes as strong as
Good
the heavy
God,
in close
Bonk is
quarters
something.
combat, run 17 miles an hour for long periods of time, and even kill a bear with nothing but a hot dog suit and a Amelia
What?
Earhart skeleton. I'm serious.
He has a knack
I
for
have
avoiding
several
bullets, missiles, and even
questions.
tentacles from a bread monster.
Oh yeah, that was a
at the
good short.
cost of wearing little to no armor, making him a glass cannon.
Yep.
And true to his reckless, unrestrained personality, Scout often runs headfirst into battle, regardless of the risk.
Yep.
But if you want to
And,
take down the Scout, you're gonna have to catch him before he catches you.
Goodbye.
That means you too, ladies.
That's right, Fancy Pants, myself. So why don't you take your little failure, roll it up sideways, and... Okay, crap, I gotta go. Screw you, though.
Oh god, this is gonna be fun to
Our
watch.
set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first, I'm feeling pretty hungry. If only there was some sort of amazing service that sent a box.
Oh, am I really going through an ad right now?
Oh, hey!
I'm going through an
You know
ad.
how it is. Researching characters.
I'll be right
making a
back.
Fight to
It's time for a death battle!
Here we go. The enemy has taken the intelligence. Oh wow, I was joking.
You're toast! Whoa! Hey there, hot stuff.
Hello.
God, Mitt.
If I told you had a great bod, would you hold it against me?
That's nice. I was just leaving.
Oh, sure thing. Come back anytime. Just put that briefcase back before you go. Thanks.
Sorry, love. Overwatch needs this more than you do.
Let's rock. Look at the song here. Alright. To be fair, if I could basically teleport, I'd be doing that too.
Bombs away.
Oh, is that a pulse bomb?
Oh, that's just great.
That's a pulse bomb. Ah! That's just a bunk there.
Supposedly, this stuff will liquefy your esophagus after just one can, but, you know, it's also very handy when you feel like not getting blown up.
Not very
Yeah.
fair.
Listen, sweetheart. I never play fair.
No, he does not. Let's rock. Ah, her ult's building up now. Nice he says the ult. Oh, Jesus.
Bollocks.
Ooh. Ooh. Ow.
It's out of the park.
Ouch. And recall in 3, 2, 1. Or not.
All right, doll. Fun's over.
Not yet, mate.
And recall in 3, 2, 1.
Cavalry's here.
Shit.
Hello. Goodbye. Ooh. That's brutal.
Not this time, Yankee.
Did you just steal his bonk?
Oh, come on. Give me a...
Bye, Scout.
Well, that was fun.
And goodbye.
And
Yeah.
he's out!
That's about how I
Was
expected it
fast
to go.
and Tough, but Tracer's unique arsenal and evasiveness pulled her ahead.
Scout's greatest feat was potentially surviving an assault from 3 rockets at once. However, the rocket's point of impact is never directly shown, and since direct hits from rockets regularly obliterate far tougher mercs, it's unreasonable to assume this was any different.
Yeah.
Scout could sprint up to 17 miles an hour for an extended period of time,
Yep.
which is slightly faster than the average human's 15 miles per hour. But Tracer's natural reactive
Yeah.
instinct gave her the edge. For example, avoiding that sniper round from 30 feet away means she can react 25 times faster than the vast
Jesus.
majority of other human beings.
Which means Tracer could avoid almost anything Scout threw at her. Even when she couldn't, her recall ability not only helped her survive, but effectively ruined any of Scout's elements of surprise.
This allowed Tracer plenty of opportunities to take him out.
And just like that,
Ugh.
Scout was gone, without a trace.
The winner is Tracy.
Okay, I'll give him that. That was a good pun there. Alright, who's next?
Next time on Death Battle.
Ken? Okay.
Hey guys, thanks for watching another episode of
Wonder
Death
who
Battle. I'm
Ken's
Ben,
gonna
I'm
go up
showrunner, and I
against.
play Wiz.
And I'm Nick, and I wrote this episode.
And next time we've got Ken.
Huh. Wait,
Ken
what?
from Street Fighter, but who's he gonna be fighting? You can find out by sticking to our social
Yeah,
media.
figures. I'll just find out via other social media anyways. But yeah, so next up's Ken. That's gonna be fun. But yeah, honestly, I expected Tracer to win. Again, the whole time thing kind of beats out whatever speed Scout has. So yeah. That was a really well animated battle though. Hell, given... So yeah. Obvious outcome, really fun to watch anyways. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in whatever video I do next. Hopefully it's the project I've been working on. Hopefully. Please, I need to get that done, Jesus Christ. So yeah, this has been the Triforce of Doom. Peace out. Alright, 13, 12, 11, yada yada yada.